Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 3 Game of Thrones with me, Alpha Omega, and King Rhaegar Targaryen of the Iron Throne. Well, as they say in the north, the winter is coming, but this is one winter we are not going to escape from. Our character, King Rhaegar the Wolf, is infirm. He's 75 of ailing health, and we are not going to be here much longer. But we fulfilled pretty much all of our goals with the exception of seeing 30 living members of our dynasty. So let's hope that we can get one more child, grandchild, grandchild, whatever. Child is probably the least possible, but we never know. We never know. So we're just gonna be here, enjoy the rest of our life, and just spend the time with our family. I don't think we have any grandchildren. Oh no, we do! Nice! Okay. Well, my bad. So AGOT Targaryen is our grandchild. Actually, do we have two? No, that's with the same one of I am a Targaryen and Aegon Targaryen. Well, at least we have our first grandchild. I think that can make a man happy. I would be very, very happy if I ever lived to see my grandchild. Let's throw this moron into the dungeon and then send him off to the wall. Goodbye, enjoy the north, and you say that we give them the best. Wait, didn't I banish you? Did I select something? Oh, I think that instead of banishing, I chose recruit. Damn, okay, misclick, but I guess not much of a choice. Sir Valerion Targaryen has been knighted. He's our grandson. So wait, when we look at the dynasty, does it say that this is our grandson? Great-grandson. Ah, yeah, great-grandson. I forgot the term in English. Our court poet gained an inspiration. What does that mean? Schemer discovered. The vile fiend. Oh, I love her dress. Lady Karen of Cresthaven. Hey! Available perks. We get the Patriarch. Nice. Case of Patriarch means we get 20% fertility, 20% extra stress loss, and all members of our house get extra 10 opinion, and close family gets 15 opinion. I don't know if that stacks, but it's pretty nice. So, Aveda Paramount Kalara took the knee, which is great. So, great-grandson is the right way to say that. Ursula is no longer our court smith. What happened? She died in her sleep. That sounds like a murder to me. Well, do we have another person that can become our court smith? John, forgiving knave, resentful follower, zealous empath, looking foreman, rational ravener. Okay, you are the new courtsmith. And what is this, loyalty or fear? As their king, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law. But how much is obedience without devotion worth? In time of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to a disaster. Can I afford such a risk? I will win their unwavering loyalty. Generous leash. Fear is far more effective tool. Gain dread. Or I have more important men to impress. I will win their unwavering loyalty. I mean, it's only for a couple of weeks. Maybe months. Tops. This skull here is bugging me. We'll continue playing as our heir. Well, I don't think so. Okay, we now have 500 armored horsemen, which count as 30 times more levies, so that would be 15,000 men. Not bad. Not bad if you ask me at all. Activate Grand Tournament, joinable. A scheme at court can inspire a person to forge a goblet. Weapon inspiration. He wants to forge a spear. Let's forge a goblet, whatever that is. And whatever thing it's gonna put event available. Kingophile. A new face is wandering around my throne room, occasionally giggling and jumping up and down on the spot when he glances upon some artwork represented high Valyrian ways. There is something off about this visitor, and when he comes forth it is evident he is carrying a replica of my favorite spear. I cannot help but genuflect before you. I have devoted my life in dropkeep to appreciating the culture of high Valyrians. I only speak in Valyrian, eat high Valyrian baked truffles, and have studied the blade in the high Valyrian fashion. My family have banned me from our home, claiming if I cannot do anything but obsess over 7 kingdoms of the Iron Throne, I should live there instead. This is flattering, if somewhat violating. Well, which actually reminds me we might want to change this to I guess learning. Let's go with medicine focus. We're gonna get a small boost to health, which I don't think is gonna help us much, but you know, every little piece can help. Child of my dynasty, Lyanna. Nice. So we fulfilled even the last of our goals. We now have 30 living members. Lyanna is a granddaughter. Nice. We can choose another legacy. Generation of belligerence. Pursuit efficiency. Traditional Targaryen wedding. Language scholars. Mostly fair. Ordained worship. Earning respect. Studious youth. With all these children, let's get studious youth. This is really amazing. 30 living members, coming from what, 4? 4 in the beginning? I wonder how much we would have if I didn't make my brother a member of the King's Guard. So let's get the anatomical studies. The court physician costs less to hire, and court physician treatments have better outcomes. Wash your hands. How is this? Neutral army. How long do we can? 344. Yeah, we'll never get that. Oh no! Princess Arya has died. Oh, the 7 who are one. How could you do this to Arya? If I have sinned, why did you not punish me instead? She was blameless, my perfect daughter. Died from stress. Jesus, she was reclusive and a lunatic. Well, Prince Valerian, the word of dice, is now spouseless. And that means he's gonna marry someone out of our dynasty. Most likely. Well, most likely not, because we don't have any suitable characters. But hey! We just had another child. Yep, Rhaegar Targaryen. So Rhaegar and Aegor. Instead of the poor, what is she? Princess Arya. From stress. From stress of all things. Inspiration, considered opinion. My metalsmith Hagen updates me on his progress, droning on about the limits of tongues and bellows, and so on. I have a few suggestions. Nice, okay, it worked. The artifact is going to be of higher quality. Now, normally I wouldn't care about that. I would care about way more than I do now. But due to the fact we can die any moment. A name to remember. In memory of Lyanna, definitely. Schemer discovered. Or Baron of Black Tide. How is this an act of tyranny when he is scheming? Religious had established for the drowned god. Inspiration, creative freedom. 66% chance it's gonna be of higher quality. Sure. Nice, okay. Second time it's gonna we made it better. Very risky approach. Very risky approach. So when can we upgrade the drainage channels? 721 gold, Jesus. Take the knee in front of your liege. We made it to 76. Still pretty good. Carefree, wisdom, mental resilience, restraint. Okay, so we're gonna go with restraint and then know thyself. Hopefully that's gonna give us a warning. But we already have the warning that we are dying. So I'm not sure how much more open the game can be about that. Your loyalty, not your tongue, is what matters. A relative knighted. AGOT Targaryen. Wow, we're starting to look really old. Some of the things, we probably lost all of our teeth by now. How was our father old? 50, died from being ill. So we really never had... Our mother died 53 and we don't have any... Wait, actually I could do one thing and let's check his parents. 37, 59, 59, 55, 40. Wow, they actually made the dynasty. Interesting, they actually made the dynasty really. How far into the past it goes? King Jaehaerys the First, King Aenys, King Aegon the First. That's the Conqueror, the very first Targaryen king. Prince Aerion of Dragonstone, Prince Daemon. Jesus, they actually. How far did they go? Given the Glorious. Aenar the Exile. Okay, so this is the first one. Prince Aenar the Exile. When did this guy live? He died in 1446. Damn. 1446, so 1500 years ago? No, 1800 years ago. Is that possible? I guess it is. So, inspiration, new forge. My knight Hagen approaches me with a frown, burnt eyebrows, and some bent metal. My lord, I mean no disrespect, but this forge of yours. Let's just say, if you want the goblet to be at all elegant, you're gonna have to invest in a new one. Of course, whatever you need. Oh, that's the third higher quality that we've invested in it. And this guy also has a legendary skill. So this might be actually really interesting. Around 4 months, huh? Okay. So our son has already found a new wife, a courtier of the Jourdain house. Let it be written. She's 15, lustful, comely, curious. Almost the same faith of the Seven. Not Balorist, but still a pretty good faith. Prince Rhaegar. He came to beg for his... No! It happened. It happened. We have died. King Rhaegar of the Iron Throne has passed on at the 77 years of age. He died of old age, an old man he lived a long, fulfilling life. King Valerian ascends to the throne, being a talented military tactician. Many expect him to lead the realm to many victories in the field of battle. Well, he has a couple of qualities, but his father was better for most part. So we died of old age. Well, we did our best. 54 years we played through. 82 to 83-36. Cultural head. We were the cultural head of the High Valyrians. We were the living legend and a religious icon. We fought in 2 defensive wars and won both. We hosted 7 activities and attended 15. Can I see the diary? Well, so let's see the diary of King Rhaegar. So we started by becoming a friend with Arthur Dane. Poor man died years ago. Lord John of Nestrich and Miles Mouton, and Lord Richard of Choice March. We became a rival with Robert of the Stormlands. Then we imprisoned King Aerys, the Mad King, and became the ruler. Imprisoned a bunch of people, defeated them, and then we married Queen Lyanna, who was our soulmate. Our daughter Rhael was born, then soon Viserys and Valerian. I slew a stag. And I slew another stag. We participated in some tournaments. We won a joust, a melee, and a bunch of other things. And then we fought another defensive war against AGOT Blackfire and imprisoned a lot of people. Then, unfortunately, our son Viserys of Dorne died on the sea in a storm. The wolf boy, Corin, son of wolves, is now 34. He's unmarried, have no children, but he turned out fine. He's a pilgrim. A bit dull, but not much worse than other people we've seen. And what else happened? Master Arden of Cleverton came to our aid. Okay. Daughter Lyanna was born. Kinswoman Rhael drowned. Friend Richard of Choice March died. Became friends with Viserys. And became friends with Corin. My son Aegon died of seizure at... I don't see the date here. Yeah, and then on one dark day, Queen Lyanna of the Iron Throne departed from this world, our soulmate. And since then, nothing was the same, and it really went downhill from there. So we traveled to the Star Sept for our very first pilgrimage to find peace. But we've only found the peace now in the winter of our life. So that is the story of King Rhaegar, and I have to say I'm really happy with what we've done. We fulfilled everything. We made our mark on the world, on King's Landing, on the people around us, on the Targaryen dynasty as a whole. And I believe King Valerian, the Lord of Dice, will have a nice and fulfilling life as well. So thank you very much for joining me for this Let's Play, and we will wish King Valerian the best. And I'll see you next time with probably another playthrough of the Crusader Kings 3 Game of Thrones, because I'm having fun. So let's try something else, something a bit harder, but also maybe more interesting. So till then, you guys, take care.